and all. Oh.
Ooh, what the hell? You ain't let your personal down there to start some drama that you can get more camera time, Jazz. No, no, no.
Wait a minute. Oh.
A big face. You know what? We got the same size. No, bitch. Yours is about 2.5 inches bigger than mine.
Uh-oh.
You don't put stripper on your resume, but you do put entertainer on. Strippers don't have resumes. You sent me a text
Oh.
that explicitly stated on January 3rd.
Hey, Jeff.
Really spent money there?
Jamal owes $800,000 in taxes.
Oh.
For Mrs. Bryant at the time, I would say lawyer up and come back and get your ass.
Y'all want to perpetuate this narrative that I'm broke, that I came from that I ain't been nothing.
My family is never going to be the same.
Chris, did you try and holler at me?
I'm insecure when you hear lying about he tossed your salad, he tossed your salad, he touched your salad, no, he tossed your salad. You're a nasty hood rat. I'm a hood rat? Yes. Okay, your mama.
How is the way that you respond to people working for you?
I was horrified. If by chance Mia clocked you, I'd have been like, that's low and fat.
No, you needed your ass tapped.
Faithful to you. You did it again.
And that's Candace. Now, remember, hey, y'all. Remember we talked about that earlier, taking your kids out of the hood and not knowing. Candace got you get that ass tapped. It ain't coming on right now, though.
The Bravo original series, The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, starts now.
Previously, on the
Baby.
Salt Lake
Okay. Because I'm just now watching, what's her name? Because I was in the kitchen cooking. You know what I mean? I made some spaghetti and some garlic bread from Texas.
Spin it so hard. She was trying to trap me, but I outsmarted that bitch.
hmm I had a nice breakfast. I mean, nice dinner. I made spaghetti and garlic bread. That was the last minute thing. Like, what do I want to cook up? Bitch, let me go ahead and chop this up. Brrr. Chop that right on that. Well, no tea, no shade, no pink lemonade. I had two chicken breasts that I taken out, and I needed to cook those. So I was going to saute them, like grill them up in the frying pan, and then I was going to put them in the oven, put some marinara sauce and some other stuff on top of that, and chew that. And I was like, nah, let me go and make a little bit of pot of spaghetti. So I made spaghetti. Now I'm nice and not full, but I'm nice. I didn't eat too much. I ate just enough to keep me afloat so I could still continue to work. Your mom made meatloaf. Uh-oh. Tell mother I'm coming over. Just what you need advice for. It's about a man, somebody older than you, somebody who's still on the grinder. Baby, they ain't your man. Shit, I need a man to rub my motherfucking feet. Rub my back. Got back from Atlanta. Council coming back here to LA. It's in your video this morning. Your flight was canceled. Yes. Devastated. Devastated. And that's why I said when it start coming to time to start flying, oh, she made meatloaf, rice, cabbage, and sweet potatoes. Uh-oh. Tell mother to freeze that and overnight that to me. It'll still be frozen when I get it. Um, that's why I was saying, like, when the weather start getting really bad and snow is hitting, I'm not traveling. I'm not traveling. I can go nowhere where the snow is living. So if it's snowing, I'm not going. Period. Uh-uh. This traveling shit, no running. This traveling shit and these cancel flights, this shit had to come to an end. Should you go celebrate Halloween? Baby, I don't know what you should gotta do. Come to Denver now. I know it's snowing now. I seen your video. It says too much snow, honey. I'm not getting in the car. I'm not going nowhere. That was way too much snow. And y'all drive like it ain't shit. How's my Halloween? Wonderful. I'm at home. I'm safe. And I ain't going out. Yeah, I was in the kitchen just getting it together. I'm gonna start cooking a lot more though because I'm eating a lot of fast food. And I'm finding myself being hungry again within the next 2 to 3 hours. And that shouldn't happen. There's only certain places I could go that I could eat and then I'll be good for the rest of the day because it's food. But it's still fast food. And I need to be at home cooking so when I'm hungry and ready to chew, I can go in there and heat something up or just chew. I never had, what is it, Zabies? I ain't never been there. I got the fabric downtown. Excuse me, Narona, from my wall. I got that downtown. You know. Oh, something is wrong with the joint in my leg, y'all. I don't know what happened. Oh, but I'm gonna have to massage that, stretch that out. It's nothing too crazy. No, Rona, I ain't never had it. I just see it and keep on driving by. No, I don't get hungry after I smoke though. And I don't smoke like the strongest weed, in the spot. I don't know if that has something to do with it, but I don't get hungry though. I get more cotton mouth than anything. Ah, you got your first car. Uh-oh. And you was, baby, the snow wasn't stopping you at all. You had a car, it's snowing, you got your first car too. Ain't nobody stopping you. You got this. Please massage this leg, honey. And I don't know what happened. Ah! Just earlier today, when I was like, my leg. It is right in that joint. Uh, I don't know what that is, but I'm, giving a little bit more attention when I get in the shower before I go to bed. Let the hot water hit it, massage it, rub it, try to figure out what it is. I don't know what that is. So I figured it out. They having a Halloween party across the street. They got a jumper. They got it all done up for Halloween. The kids gonna go over there and have candy and play for a couple of hours. They normally would do that to have like a little Halloween party. Because everybody really not walking up and down the streets. And this ain't the time to be opening your door and giving candy. It's time about trick or treat. Honey, it's still Rona outside. So you have to be careful. Shit. Unforgettable. What am I about to do next? Oh, I need to get back to work. Ah, mm, 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 mm. And I can't even do the hair that, well, I can do the hair that I need for the weekend, but most of the hair anyway is not shaking goes, but they synthetic, so hell, you can spray that down and punch it. No, I won't be at the drag con next year. If I do go, which I doubt, I would probably just walk in and walk around, but I doubt if I even show up or go. I don't want to be bothered with anything they're doing. I ain't put no candy on no table. I ain't buy no candy. I ain't got shit for nobody. Don't come knocking on my door. I live upstairs. Ain't nobody coming up here. But I have been thinking about doing decorating my window because it's really wide. And I was thinking about doing my window just like in a wreath, a big old like Christmas wreath, and have a little Christmas going on. But then I'm like, I ain't about to come home Christmas lights and shit going, and my motherfucking ass is solo and single. Fuck that. Mm-mm. I should have never spent 8 years in a relationship and spent Christmas. I was fine for a long time. That right there let me know I really don't like Christmas as much. Um, and I really don't like it being single. Because I spent 8 years of having someone, for Christmas. And it's a different feeling when you at home and it's cold. But fuck it. I'm going to be in Atlanta, though. I'm going to be in Atlanta for Christmas, and I may be in Atlanta for New Year's. Um, that's just what it is. That's just what it is. Yeah, it's a long time. Come spend Christmas with me and my family. Uh-oh! And what you gonna tell your family, Lloyd? They gonna think I'm just a hoe off the computer. I can't have your family thinking I'm a hoe? Off the computer? Could you imagine I'm showing up, you talking about, hey, this is my friend. They say, how y'all meet? Well, then they gonna think I'm just a computer hoe. Mm. I better come over there to Denver ASAP to at least spend the weekend over there. We just can't come out and say, I'm the hoe from the computer. Oh, if I walk through the door with you, your niece will have a fit. Oh, thank you, Jeff. Okay. I like when I walk in people's houses and somebody recognize me because they be like, wait a minute. Wait. Like, yeah, hi. That happened to me. I went over to my friend's house with some other friends and we walked in the door. And I think it was his sister. No, I think it was his niece. She was on her phone. We walked in. I was like, hello. She was like, hello. Wait a minute. So, hey, Jeff. And we sat there, kiki. They was like, what's going on here? Like, girl, it's a long story, honey. But she was gagged, and I felt good about it. What am I up to this Sunday? Cutting up fabric, putting all that sparkly shit all over my motherfucking floor. Um, and keeping my ass in the house. Because it's Halloween for facts. People in a whole bunch of different costumes for another facts. It's cold for an extra fact. And I really don't want to be bothered tonight for all the facts. So I'm keeping my fact ass at home. Ain't no need for me to go out right now. Oh, you turning 21 December. Well, I'm always, I'm in San Diego, so you just have to come out on the time that I'm out, Jeff. You'd be so shy to meet me in public. I don't know what for. Shit, you on my damn live all the time. It should be natural for you to come up and say something. I just can't walk up to people and talk about, what's up, Jeff? They looking at me crazy. I can't do that. I can only Jeff if you Jeff me. Cause baby, I can't go around here looking stupid. How do you get you a military man? You got to take your ass to the military areas where they at. You got to go to the clubs. You got to go to the military area and see what you could do and see what you could get. They definitely out there. I don't know if they out there like they was before, but they out there. You just got to go where they be, and I don't know where they be. Besides on the base, and I'm not trying to date nobody in the military again. It was lovely, but I would not date somebody in the military again. Baby, listen, we are matched like a motherfucker, but you in the military, I can't handle that. That's a whole nut. What kind? Wait, first, what military you in? Oh, I can't handle that. You in what service? I can't handle that either. I don't want to date another military man. I done dated three, and I'm cool. I'm not looking for. I'm really not looking for shit. To be honest, I'm 45. Um, I'm not in the mood to get something started and it don't work out. I just don't have that time to do that. So I'm like, well, I could be single and be fucking single. I'm good with being single. Shit. I haven't had a problem yet. You know, I didn't think that's the best way to go for myself. If something happens, then something happens. But as of right now, this ass want to be single. Because it's too much going on. And then I keep hearing people that I know been together for years, find out they breaking up, they broke up, they divorced. Wait a minute, what he was doing? What? And I just be floored, and I'm just thinking I don't have that time to invest in someone, and some bullshit go off because I may just snatch their fucking earlobes off. Now, am I looking for a relationship? Absolutely not. Now, if something happens, then I can't, I'm not going to fight it off if it's something there, but I'm not looking for a relationship. 12 years, and you find out that your man has been cheating on you all that time? Bitch, 12 years? And how did you find out? Oh! I just don't know if I have the time for it. Because think, I'm 45. If I get into a relationship with someone, say it lasts 2, 3, 5, 8, 12, 15 years. Then they ass decide, because they going to have to fuck up. Or if they doing some shit I just can't handle, baby, I can't handle that. But then it's like, bitch, I'm at the age where, listen, you better live it to the living. And I just don't want to go through that shit. So I think I like the single life. I've been bouncing around the world, not calling in. I ain't got to check on nobody. They ain't got to check on me. I ain't got nobody calling me. Where you at? What you doing? I ain't got to, baby, listen. I hear shit. I see shit. I'm like, you know what? I don't miss that part. And that's what I don't want. I have been to the UK gym, and I really don't talk to people with no profile, so you should probably keep it on mute because your ass is about to get declined. That's how you are, Jill. Yeah, Gavin, I ain't got time. I just feel like just sent you a message. Okay. I'm sure going, well, I'm going to answer. But y'all got snow. Ain't nobody coming out there. Shit. Are you passing? I'm not passing out as shit. Girl, I'm not. There ain't nobody coming to my door. I don't even have my light on. The neighbors downstairs don't have theirs on. I'm the only one that got a light upstairs, so my light ain't on. They're not coming up the driveway. It's dark as hell too. They're not coming up here. We have nothing that say trick or treat or Halloween. No tea, no shade. When I went to the store to go get me some onions and bell peppers, I didn't see nobody walking around the neighborhoods and dressed up for Halloween. Now, however, there was some people in the store buying some stuff for Halloween, a couple of bags of candy, but they wasn't buying candy like they trying to give out, candy for Halloween. Halloween, that's probably for their little kids. Like the people over here, they doing a party. They got a whole blow up little jumper thing in there, and the kids gonna come over dressed up, and they gonna play for a minute, and kiki, we gonna hear music, and then they gonna go home. Cause baby, they gotta go to work in the morning. We go to work over here. Period. Yeah, I do be minding my business, and I hear, "Hey, Jush," I'm like, "Uh oh." Hoes just be upset for no reason. Did I trick or treat as a kid? Bitch, I collected candy. How about that? I try to get me in the bag. Yeah, they talk about, is this where you live, Jen? Uh-oh. Now I open up the door as my character and I oop. Hold on, Jen. I need to get something real quick. I'm gonna slide this way because I'm in some serious da 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 da. They doing firecrackers. You hear them? Wait a minute, what happened? You in bed watching everybody in costumes online. Baby, listen, they can enjoy all that. This ass ain't getting dressed up for shit. I don't even want to. Oh, I was gonna turn off oh the request to go live. COVID got them shook. It should. COVID should have everybody shook still. Baby, I'm still nervous. That part. But I can tell you one thing that I do miss though. I haven't kissed somebody in so long. I said, whoever I decide to kiss, oh honey, I sure hope they could kiss. A long time ago, um, I went to this guy house. And this guy had been like asking to go out on a date with me, take me out, whatever, come hang out, come chill, whatever. So my cousin, dumbass, rest his soul, he done convinced me to go over to the man house, just to hang out. I'm like, oh my gosh, why? I was like, okay, I'm gonna go just hang out, chill, whatever. So I go over there and stuff. We watching TV. He was cooking something or whatnot, and we was just chilling. So he get a little closer and closer, and put his arm around me. He's sniffing on my neck and stuff. And I'm just thinking, honey, you ain't even turning me on, so don't whatever. Then all of a sudden, he started doing like this grunt noise, and I'm like, what is wrong with this man? That man was coming. I said, what's wrong? He's like, oh, I feel so ashamed. Like, I'm so embarrassed. And I'm like, what is wrong? Like, what happened? And he just looked down. And I looked. I'm like, what? This man done sat here and done let his kids out, sniffing on me and just Ooh and oh, and I said you must have been rubbing hard against them jeans. You done busted a nut. Go clean yourself up and take me home. he, he had begged for me not to tell nobody. Please don't tell nobody this happened. I'm so embarrassed. I'm like, it's okay. I guess. I don't know. Shit. And he was older, so I didn't know. I didn't know. That ain't never happened to me. And I'm, what, 16, 17 at this time. So that ain't never happened to me. But he sure did. Sniffing and all that stuff, rubbing, and baby boy started oohing and ahhing. And before I knew it, he was wet in the middle. Oh, your kids are seeping through the jeans. You have to go clean yourself up and take me home. And all he kept saying, I can't believe you finally came over. Oh my gosh, you just don't know and all this. I'm like, oh Lord. Yep. But that man ain't did nothing. I never went back over to his house. He continued to be like, someone who semi acted interested or whatever for a minute. And then he found somebody, thank the Lord. And then they was together for a minute. And then shit, before I knew it, I was with somebody. But he sure did. That shit was crazy. He really did though. It came out. You would have ran home, baby. I think I was a little too far. Clean yourself up, take me home. Good. Sure did. Oh. So I don't. I really don't know what happens. It was a very awkward, strange, unbelievable moment, and I never witnessed that, never experienced that for myself to have that. But I guess it's like humping. If you hump enough and bump and grind, eventually you may just go ahead and start skeeting a little bit. So I don't know. It wasn't. It was not. It wasn't even 5 minutes. It wasn't even that long. But I was just sitting there just watching TV like, he ain't doing nothing. I mean, his cologne smelled bomb as fuck, so I didn't mind that. But other than that, I was like, mm-mm. And he wasn't an ugly man, unless I would have never went over there. I just wasn't, I just didn't, nothing sparked me into like, oh, yes. I mean, he was good looking, nice looking man, but it just wasn't, I don't know, he just didn't have nothing that made me want to say, oh, yeah. I think my cousin was more into him than anything. That bitch wanted me to do something and come back and tell. But when I told the bitch he was skeeting in his pants, the bitch still asked me, did I see it? Bitch, no, I didn't see that man penis. Shit. I told him to go clean up and take me home. So, I know his name. I see his face to this day. And he still lives in San Diego. Because when I see certain people that he know or that I know they all kept in touch or they was all in one group or whatever, his name often comes up. Like, yeah, us and such and such, such and such. I'm like, oh, he was? Okay. But when you see him, tell him I said hello. Tell everybody I said hello. Oh, you on your way there now. I should stop on in, but I won't do that. Just tell everybody I said hi. We'll get together soon. Yes, let's do that. I see you and I want it. Jump in, I own it. I'm taking it up the street so I can own it. Just you've been on social media for a little bit. How was my birthday? Absolutely amazing. I was with Patti LaBelle, absolutely amazing. My friend John was on keys, absolutely amazing. And then I had a brunch in Long Beach, in Oakland. That was absolutely amazing. Tomorrow is the 1st of November, and I'm still celebrating my birthday because Tony's taking me out tomorrow to go chew for my birthday. No, we need to go on Tuesday. We need to go on Tuesday only because, well, hell, I still need to chew before I go to the club anyway because I'm going to have me a drink or two. What am I doing? I know what I'm going to do on Monday. Knock that on out the ballpark. Fuck it. 2 tens in the bucket. Motherfuck it. I'm at home, baby. Where are you? And my name don't have no Z. My name have an S and an E. So you have to talk to me calling me the right name. I know it say Jasmine, but that ain't how I spell mine, baby. So I don't think you talking to me, baby. It don't have no Z in there. And they have an E too. They be having that on the list for the show. Somebody put my name up there. And I be looking. And I'm like, well, where do I go? They say, you up there, look, your name is up there, baby. I don't see my name. And they're like, girl, it's right there. That ain't how I spell my name, baby. So that ain't me. Because if you call me Lucinda, I ain't going to answer to fucking Lucinda because my name ain't motherfucking Lucinda. So if I have to look for something for my name and I don't see my name, then I can't assume that you're talking to me because you got a name up there that sounds like mine or that says mine, but it's not spelled the correct way. You got to learn the right correct spelling of people's names. That's like with Patty. Patty don't have no E. It's P-A-T-T-I. People like to put an E on the end of that. It ain't no E right there, baby. They made that one mistake, and people been using that mistake forever. They like to put an E on Patty. Patty ain't got no E. She had an I. P-A-T-T-I. I'm Jasmine with an S and an E. So just remember that, boo-boo. I'm 45. Bitch, I'm really 45, Gavin. That trips me out, though. It trips me out when it clicks in my head like, you are really 45. I'm having me a drink tonight on that. Fuck that. I'm going to crack open one of them damn freshly new wine bottles. Happy Halloween, Sarah. What are you doing today, Sarah? Uh-oh. You know, there's a lot of people, their daddy's name is Sarah at night. Thank you, Lord. I sure want to wake up to one of them meals. 'Cause I know you could cook in the kitchen. Look at God. He done touched them fingers to season up that food like that. I don't want to eat nothing new, baby. I don't want to eat no lamb, no lamb chops, no lamb duck, no duck. I don't want to eat nothing like that. I don't want to try nothing new. Fancy up all my shit with chicken breast. If you got to do lamb chops for yourself and all that, just do the same thing with mine with a chicken breast. I would be A-okay, I promise you. Somebody want to bring me over some gumbo. And I'm like, what you put in your gumbo? Baby, they said crab, I don't want shit with the legs coming out of my motherfucking plate. My bowl. And I don't even eat all that. So nope, I don't want none of that shit. I can't stand when people say, I want you to try something. I'm telling them no, and they still trying, bitch, before you end this be on the floor or in the trash. You better listen to me, trashy. I said no, baby. I don't want that. I know. I don't want it. Let me not. Let me not. I've been good. You know. I've been good, you know. And I ain't missing nothing. I promise you I ain't. If I am, let me miss it. It's all right. We missed a lot of things in life. And it's going to be one thing I miss. Some damn lamb. It is okay. And they said, well, what did Patti LaBelle made for you. I'll tell her too, girlfriend. I love you, but I don't eat lamb. I don't eat lamb. Baby, listen, I have never had that with somebody trying to force feed me because that spoon, fork, whatever would be flying across that damn floor if they're not going with it. Because I'm very stern when I say no. I try to let them know off the back. So I don't have to go to the next phase. Because the next phase is, bitch, I know I told your motherfucking ass no, ho. And I still may pop the shit out their hand. So I'm glad nobody ever did that to me. Because when I say no to something, I mean goddamn no. You ain't got to. No. I don't want to try it. The same reason why you at home watching, ain't doing shit with your life. Because that's just where you are in your life. Where you don't do shit. You ain't got shit. I still won in the long run. Shit. I skipped all the damn hate that comes along with it. No running that a lot of other black girls and other girls on the show already got. I missed all that. I didn't get none of that this go round. All I had to do was walk through the doors and go back home and get another pay raise. Bitch, I still won. You got me fucked up. How I don't pay rent to next year in July. That's why I went home first. If you want to know the truth answer, shit. Now, what your mama and daddy doing? I would love to go back on it. I love Maddie. Me and that bitch have a good time together. I would love to go back on there with her and Kiki fall out. I need to because I do be in Atlanta. So I just need to tell her the days I'm in Atlanta. Because I'm going to be in Atlanta for like a week or two. Uh, you know, for now, for a minute. Um, I might as well just tell her and say, bitch, look, I'm going to be here. And I know she had me come up. Baby, listen. I would come over there. If Miss Mary cooking, I'm coming. I'm on my way. I am on the way. I still have the address. I am on the way. It's the same house. It's on my way. I'll be there in a minute. I got it. I will be there. Because Miss Mary do not play in the kitchen. Now, she made some stuff that I don't eat or I never tried that I just want to sample because everything was so bomb until you like, you cannot just want to try something. Everything looked nicely done in the containers and stuff. It was, the presentation was lovely. And you just hear when people was digging and they're getting whatever they was getting, you can hear the juices and oh. Whew. I said, this is why this bitch says she know food because her mama could cook her ass off. Miss Mary could cook. Mm-hmm. Baby, I'm serious. It's, I have in my lifetime been across a couple of people who have really cooked their ass off for me. And I remember them very clearly. Like when I say they cook, bitch, you cook what? You know? And it has been I have ran across a few wonderful cooks that I'm like, woo, you can cook. And Miss Mary is one of them. For a fact, I would have been running home every day because I know my mama finna slay in that kitchen. Happy Halloween, Lisa J. You going out? Girl, I'm keeping my ass in the house. Your mom is one of those people for me, for you, okay? Like, my mom and my auntie, them, they get down in the kitchen. But it's always when you taste someone else's food and they could cook, you like, baby, listen. I would never forget. I We had drove from San Diego. You ordering DoorDash tonight? Well, come over here and order it, Jill, so I could chew too. We had drove from San Diego to Detroit. We drove. No, I'm lying. We drove to Georgia. It was Cordele, Georgia first, and then we drove from Cordele, Georgia to Detroit. But we drove my best friend car to Cordele, Georgia, where he's from, and the family reunion and all this stuff. When I tell you, they only had seasoned the ribs. We was outside. It was hot. It was itchy. Bugs everywhere. But we outside. A little breeze come through. Baby, you smell that coming through. I said, what in the hell is that? My friend. No, Rona. My best friend said, bitch, I told you my family gets down. I'm like, bitch, what is that? He was like, I don't know. I'm going in the kitchen and I'm trying to be nosy. So I walk in there. I'm like, and her name was Auntie. We called her Auntie. When we got introduced to her, she said, y'all call me Auntie. She said, this is my name, but y'all call me Auntie. And we was like, okay, Auntie. So I was like, hey, Auntie, what is that? She had lifted up the foil. It was nothing but the seasoning on the meat for the ribs. I said, you haven't cooked nothing yet? She said, no, baby, I just marinated the meat. Uh, Let me know if you need something cut up or peeled. I got you. When the trash is full, call me. I'm going to make sure you need whatever you need done in this kitchen so you can keep doing what you're doing. Because them ribs haven't even seen no damn heat. She had just cleaned them and seasoned them bad boys. You can smell that shit coming outside. We ate good. Oh, I ate all day. They couldn't believe how much food I put away. I was eating my ass off, and my best friend was dying laughing because that bitch know I could chew, baby. He know I can fuck some food up. And we was out there. Oh, honey, I tore that food up. They was looking like, and it was so much food. So it's like, shit, why not? And I tore that food up. And then we drove to Detroit, and then his sister Ann, she had went in it. Auntie also lived in Detroit, and that's what a lot of the family had moved to now in Detroit. So we drive to Detroit. The sister Ann went in the kitchen, and she slayed. Y'all eat like this all the time. I didn't think I was gonna leave Detroit. Auntie down the street, Ann's around the corner, and both of y'all cook like this. Oh baby, I'm not going nowhere. I got coins for dinner. I could go grocery shopping. I could do all that. Y'all could cook your asses off. Yep. Auntie was the one that told me, her name was Lula. She was the one that told me that if you want to hear something in the room, you can hear it. She said, if you feel somebody's talking about you, she said you could zone out and you can hear what you need to hear. Because her husband was talking to somebody. And she was trying to hear what the hell was going on because I think it was a woman or something. And even though everybody was cool in the house, she's still like, what's going on over here? So she has zoned out. And whenever it was happening, he ended up coming over and he was telling her, he was older man. They older, so they were getting fucked up. So he was coming over. Yeah, baby, I was just telling her such. She said, no, you didn't, motherfucker. What you said was da. And I said, uh-oh. So once she had cleared the house with him, um, we was all sitting there laughing because he was like, oh, baby, you know, they cuss each other out, but they all love you or whatever. So she was like, let me tell y'all something. Me and this man been together for how many years? She was like, I hear shit when I need to hear shit. If I'm looking at something and something don't look right, she said, I zone out and I'm gonna hear everything I need to hear from this conversation over here. She said, we all could do it. She said, you just have to know, bitch, I need to zone in what's going on over here. She said, she said, you will hear the noise, but what you gonna hear is what you need to hear in the conversation, whether they're in the kitchen or what. I said, shut, and it works. I had eavesdropped on some shit. Oh, you know what? I'm bring your ass over here. But you just gotta pay attention. You could definitely hear some shit if you just pay attention to shit. Just focus. Right, May? Yeah, selective hearing. You can hear, your ass hear what you want to hear. You do it all the time. You just ain't realize it. Your ass be doing it. And you mad at somebody too, and you hear everything somebody say about you when you pissed off. They can't even burp. You know that burp is for your motherfucking ass. You pissed off at somebody too. That's like parents and kids. You go mumbling and shit. Them parents. That's how they get that shoe. Waka, and tear our asses up. Cause they can hear us mumbling. Cause their ears are so clear and so in tune with us because they pissed off at us, and they know we gonna do or say something, so they hear it. That's what they say. What'd you say? I ain't say nothing. Your ass lying. They heard us. You gotta think about it. You gotta think about it. Just think. It don't take hard, and it ain't much to think. Just think about it. I probably need to zoom in into someone combo. Uh-uh. One time, me and May was talking, and it was a few of us, I think. But I remember it was mayhem because we were sitting there kikiing about something, and somebody just involved themselves in our conversation, and we both looked at them, and we looked back at each other, and looked at them, and just fell out, and we just continued to talk. Like, did she just? Like, baby, you don't come over and do that. That's rude. I can't pass you this, baby. It's Rona. This ain't the season really to be passing blunts. And I really haven't been passing blunts and shit around with people. And I've been saying I want to stop, with the ones that I have been doing it with because still they passing to somebody else. And I just don't want to hear a bitch tell me shit. So, I don't be passing. People offer me their pens and stuff. I don't even like pens. The vape pens. I don't be bothered. Yeah, she knew that man was cheating on her. Baby, shit. So yeah, I would love to pass it with you, Lisa. But I have a whole bunch of weed, and I have a whole bunch of cigars. So you're more than welcome to roll up. What you need to roll up to have your own personal. But I can't give you shit. We was at the club, and every time I go out, I always roll, depending on where I'm going and the time frame. So I roll about 6 to 8 blunts. So more likely about 8. Because if I roll 6, I never know. I just say, let me have a few rolls just in case. Well, my little play brother, um, he come around and he had his friend with him and stuff. And we all sitting out there, and I'm smoking. Everybody at the table smoking their own shit. I got my own shit. Some of them passing back and forth. For me, it's not be out to y'all. So he was sitting there, and I was like, "You smoking?" And he was like, "Yeah." I said, "Oh, you want me?" Because he was standing there. I said, "Oh, you want to hit this blunt?" He was like, "Yeah, that's cool." I said, "No, just go in here, pull your blunt out of here, and y'all can share that. Because I'm not about to go around and be passing this around." I said, "Just, dry it off again. Make sure, anything is killed and burned. And then, smoke it. But I'm not passing my blunt to you. Do you got to pass it to them?" And everybody is passing back and forth. And I don't know what y'all doing with y'all mouths. And then some of the people I was sitting at the table with, I'm looking like, y'all a couple? And I'm just thinking, I wonder what that smell like. So, yes, I'm live. They finally took my ass out of the motherfucking holding tank. Like, what the fuck did I do? Shit. I need to give myself a pedicure at least by Wednesday. I'm gonna do my own shit. Cause for some reason, um, it just seems like it don't hold up when they don't go deep in like I like to go deep in my shit. I know what I'm doing with my feet. That lady went to grab that little silver scrub. I said, I said, I don't want that shit on my foot. Just use that little thing over there, that little spongy scrubber. Don't use that metal shit. That shit always leave little thorn, like little skin hang what is that? Skin whatever on the bottom of my feet. I like my shit smooth. And when I rub my feet, I don't want to feel my skin feel like they're little thorns on there because they done grated my shit up with that cheese grater. Nah, bitch. Don't do that to my motherfucking feet. And then they went to go get that drill. Baby, don't put the. I don't have acrylic on my nails. They supposed to use them drills for acrylics. They're not supposed to use them drills on your natural nail. They supposed to use that buffer because that drill drills down more than what they think and know. That's why when they do your nails and they use that drill, you always have that dent in your nail. And if you go in there and you touch and you see that groove between your nail that's grown out and where they drilled your shit, that's a deep ass little fucking dip in there. And all they did was zun, bitch, you got me fucked up. This ain't no acrylic on here. This is real nail. You ain't supposed to use that for that. I know that. I learned that in cosmetology school. Shit. That drill ain't for that. That drill is for acrylics. And these ain't no goddamn acrylics. This is real fingernail. They do it on your toes and all. Uh-uh. Do it to feet? No. I already have people doing weird shit with a picture I posted. I ain't gonna be putting my feet up there, baby. Holding like that. Shit. But for real, it's just the way it is. That's what happened. And they damage your fucking nails. Absolutely. No ma'am, don't use that drill on my shit. Use that That little file. Do that. Don't use that drill on me. I know she was like, but you listen, don't ever be afraid to tell somebody what to do to your fucking body. If you go to them nail shops and you don't want something done, you tell them, I baby, I don't want that done. They say you want color, no color. I don't want no color. And the last place I went, I was in Oakland. And it was for my birthday. No running. I went and got a massage, which was terrible. And I went and got a damn pedicure. No running. Um, I didn't like. It just seemed like she just went, it just was over. Before I knew it, I was just like, girl, that's it. You know, like she put my foot in there, mama got that little whatever shit they put around your cuticles and set that in the water, did the other one, pulled that out, went around there. I was like, okay. Like, that's why I need to do my own motherfucking feet. So I could get in there like I like to get in there. Because I'm always in flip flops. And flip flops will fuck your feet up. That will make your feet hard. And I'm always in flip flops. And I can't deal. But this go around this winter, I'm not wearing a lot of flip flops. Because it's going to be cold as fuck. And hell, the bitch can't cough, sneeze, have the sniffles. Because they think a motherfucker got the Rona. Baby, if you 16, your ass shouldn't even think about doing no damn drag. You should think about trying to finish goddamn school and quit trying to fucking grow up so goddamn fast. Save your fucking youth and quit trying to be so goddamn fast. You been a goddamn performer at 16. Slow your ass down. Times ain't the same. You better enjoy that damn time. And not just period. I live in California. I'll always be in Cali. Beach, 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 beach. So yeah, I'm a Cali kid. Sure is. San Diego 619. That's me. You were 16 at the time, now you're 20. Oh! I just lit your ass up, hundred. But it was all out of love. Okay. So you doing drag now? Or you started when you were 16? Because I know I started young too, but I'm just saying, if you ask me, I said, baby, you better make sure your ass, whatever you do, just make sure you finish school. Just get your diploma. Just get your damn diploma. If there's nothing you get in life, honey, get your damn diploma. Lord, get your diploma. Just get it. If you can, get it, get your GED, just get it. Just get it. Because I have really seen what it's like when you're trying to get somewhere in life, job-wise, and they ask for a diploma, and you don't have that to prove it. Or they can't, I didn't even know it really was that serious, but I have seen and heard people over the years say how they have fucked them up because either they was trying to get a job or get a higher position. Somewhere in line, the diploma situation came up because you had to have these qualifications, and they didn't have no damn diploma. So they either had to go back to school, get their GED or something, because they didn't have their diploma. And I think you owe yourself to graduate. Why would you start school and just stop? Now, I understand shit happens in life where, you may become rich and say, bitch, fuck it. Okay, well, that's fine too. But after you already invested, waking up in the morning, going to school, going through the bullshit, you deserve to walk across that stage and just that's the time you could tell the teachers and whoever, baby, kiss my motherfucking ass. Cause you done now. You done. You can tell them motherfuckers how you feel if it's something you want to tell them. But after you don't invest in waking up, doing all that homework and studying and doing all that shit, baby, please, I'm walking across this motherfucking stage. I'm walking across this motherfucking stage. I'll be there early. On that day, I was there early. I want to be there early. Because I don't have to do this shit no more. Unless I go to college. But this waking up Monday through fucking Friday at the same time, going to these same fucking classes, seeing these same fucking teachers and people all that time, you mean to tell me I ain't gonna walk across the stage? You got me fucked up. Bitch, I'm gonna be there to open the motherfucking gates up. Because I'm walking across that stage to tell them motherfuckers, kiss my ass. And there was some teachers that I didn't like, whether I had them or not. But baby, you can kiss my motherfucking ass, bitch. But I didn't have to tell nobody that though. But I'm just saying, you done. Bitch, you don't graduate. It's the best feeling ever. It was the best feeling for me. I don't know about everybody else. Shit, I was happy as hell. I got that over with. Oh Lord. I'm so thankful though, because when the older people used to tell me shit like this, I listened. When they said shit, I listened to what they said and I took a lot of their advice because, bitch, they already done did it. They older than me. And I hear them talking about the same old shit. You know, everybody, the stories are the same. It didn't take me no damn years to figure out, oh, they telling me about the future. So that's why I was always being nosy, other than the other stuff too. But I listened to their stories, so I understood. Okay, okay, and trust me, is San Diego cost of living expensive like LA? Yes, baby, it is high everywhere. California is snatching money out of your ass. Period. There's places where there's 2 bedrooms and it's $2,300. I'm like, there's no way in hell. Not for no apartment. I would need, baby. I have to get me a house. If you could spend 1,500 on a fucking apartment, baby, you should better just get you a house. If your shit ain't right, just focus and get your shit. Just focus on getting a house because there's no need to spend that much money for a damn apartment when you could get you a big ass house and pay less. But you know, it's high as fucking California. San Francisco got places they rent is like $3,800. And if it's a house, that's about 6,000. It's expensive, baby. You know, and true enough, there is some places where you could get lucky and find something really good, and probably like, oh, okay, I can deal with this, and um, you know, that'd be like, uh-oh, I found something, but that's just a um if you spray a water gun and all the water and the mist that go out, just picture that going through all of California. So that's just like a drop it every blue moon, every somewhere you may find a good little gold mine like that. But you gonna pay some rent. That's what I don't understand. You know, I'm like, if I got into a relationship And as much as I say, I want them to have their place and I want mine. But if we decided to get a place together, baby, we could set some shit off. We could set some shit off. But you just, but it just, it's a lot. It is a lot. But I always said that if I found me somebody in a relationship, baby, listen. I mean, to be in a relationship with, baby, listen. This is the deal. This is how this should need to go down. Because I'm in it forever anyway. You got to be. And if they be like, well, but bitch, you ain't in this shit forever. So you got to get your little duffel bag. You got to get the fuck up out of here. Because the last thing I want to hear is, well, no, because bitch, I'm in this shit forever. I'm not with your ass for a couple of months, and then we break up. What the fuck? We might as well just fuck and just leave it alone. So my mind be set different. But if we could set some shit off, baby, please. Baby, please. But hell, you could barely find somebody who wash their ass right and in the damn shower. But I am very content with being single forever. I came to that. I'm good with it though. Shit, no shade. Fuck it. Cause I have a good time. I'm always fucking free. So it's like just stay where I'm at and just be cool. Just be cool. I'll be all right. I'm gonna have to be all right. I ain't got no choice. What if you never? Wait, what? What if you? What if you're a man? Okay, okay. I'm like, what are you trying to say, baby? What if your man never invites you to his place? Well, I don't know, because you don't know. You really don't know what his situation is, because sometimes he may live in a spot that's not really, he could be ashamed of, or he could probably live with somebody other than like a mate or whatever. I don't know. I really don't. I wouldn't feel a certain type of way, I guess. I don't know. But if y'all in a relationship, if he ain't ever invited you over, well, baby, I need to know something. Because at that point, the doors are open. You can't be in a relationship and still have doors that's closed. No, I need to know something. I need to know something. We're in a relationship. Now we got to have communication. See, that's part of communication. I don't know where you live. I don't know what your place look like. I don't know shit about nothing. Something happened. I don't know nothing. But if y'all just dating and knocking boots, then you can't feel away. But when it's a title there, titles are important. That's how you know what role you got to play. Um, what's the tea? Why you ain't have me come over? Yeah, he could live with his mama, his sister, his auntie, or his mate or somebody, anything. Yeah, he really could be in his car. You just never really know what a person's situation is. But when it becomes a title, by that time you should have been over to the house and slept, woke up, cooked breakfast, all that. But if you ain't done that, baby, we ain't about to do nothing, boo boo. Cause I need something. I need to know and see something. And you ain't seen shit. I don't know what to tell you. You just know your part and play your part. Oh, I meant to call my friend today. Damn it. I'm going to call that bitch tomorrow. No, said you better not forget. I ain't gonna forget, bitch. I forgot. Shit, you'll be all right. I promise you. Something in the milk ain't clean, baby. Listen, hey, you know that too. It's like, well, what's the tea? But I don't know. I always try to think of, a different scenarios before going right to the gusto. But if he say we are in a relationship and you ain't been over there, you better think twice. I love waters, yeah. And I am on YouTube and I am on Instagram. So if I'm going back and forth in conversation and y'all like, I didn't see nobody type that, he must be high. No, ma'am. I'm just talking to two different devices at the same time. That's how I roll. So I don't want nobody to think, oh, this bitch is fucked up. No, ma'am. Honey, please. But I have been sewing, so y'all can see some of the shit that I done made tomorrow when I put on some bullshit. I just don't know what kind of I don't know what I want to wear. I was gonna say I don't know what kind of hair I want to wear for the judging. Hell, I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing for the fucking show tomorrow. Who knows? Shit. I ain't thought about shit. But I am making stuff, but I ain't thought about what songs and shit. I need to figure that shit out. So I'll play some shit. I don't know what I'm gonna listen to tonight. Happy Halloween, Jill. You just got off work. Uh oh. Are you at home? Or if you on your way home, please get home safe if you're not home already. Cause the crazies are out. People fucked up for one. Um, they in costumes for two, and it's just some bullshit for three. Just get your ass home. Is that my? Oh my gosh. The next time, the next time I'm in Atlanta, I promise you, I'm making my way over there. I promise you, promise you, promise you, promise you. And I always get a car when I do go. At least if I don't get it that weekend, because they may be sold out, I get it that Monday or that Sunday. I get the car. But I promise you, I'm coming over there. I promise. Oh, yes, indeed. Halloween is always crazy. You work at the hospital? Shut the fuck up. Did I know that? No, 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 no. Ooh. Mm. Baby, please. You're not gonna have me all crazy and just stupid and shit. Yes, and these are my own lips. I don't have no fillers or no extra stuff in them. There's nothing wrong with that. But these are mine, you know? And I was at the airport at one of the little bars having me a little cocktail, well, a little glass of wine. And the lady who was sitting on the side of me, she was just extra, just done, right? So she's looking at me, and she just keep looking, but she got her eyes are directed here. She's not looking here. Her eyes keep looking here. So she's looking at me, talk or whatever. She's just looking at my mouth or whatnot. So, um, as I forgot how did I ended up saying something to her. Oh, the bar lady made some type of drink for somebody, and we was looking at it, and I was like, "Ooh, that look good," and she was like, "Yeah, it does." I was like, "I want to try it, but I don't want to mix it with this," because she was saying she had enough to give us like a little shot full if we wanted it, and I was like, "Ooh, I don't want to mix that with this wine." And she kept looking at my lips or whatever, and I was just like, "Oh, she trying to see if these bad boys done." No, girl, these are mine, sister. I know yours is full. Cause yours just look like they about to pop. They was just sticking out like bubble, and she was chewing the shit. I was like, ooh. And her nose is real small right here. Her eyes are real tight. She was breathing and shit. I said, Mama, sir, she looked good though. She was done, but Mama lips was out there. I said, no, boo boo. Sorry, boo. You dressed up for the first time this year. Never celebrated as a kid. Uh-oh. What was y'all, Jehovah's Witnesses? But they don't celebrate shit. They don't celebrate a motherfucking thing. I went over to my grandmother's house thinking I was going to have me some birthday gifts or something. Uh, where's, where's my gift at? Oh, we don't celebrate birthdays over here. What you mean we don't celebrate birthdays over here? Gave me a peppermint. Daddy, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go home. I got birthday cake at home. I'm ready to go home. I was so evil. Christmas, nothing. Uh-uh. You got me fucked up. So, I mean, to each his own. And I grew up celebrating shit at my mama's house, but over there, they don't celebrate shit. One of my good friends in high school, right? It was like a nice little group of us it was a nice group of us that was really together. But then it was like in that little group of eight, it was three of us who were together. Like we was like this. And that was me and my cousin and my friend I'm talking about. Well, my friend I'm talking about have always been just very slow in the meeting area of meeting people. Very uh he was very Afrocentric. Meaning he wore afros and he wore clothes like in the 70s. He wore the clog shoes and he had nails and stuff. And, you know, when he had braces and that was his look. That's just how he dressed. And he dressed, I thought the look was hot because there wasn't nobody dressing like him, but it was hot. But he was just, just very introverted. Yes. So people, in a dating area, it was very kind of weird and like, because, people didn't know how to accept that. So after 4 or 5 years of us going out, we done graduated high school at this point, and maybe about 3, 4 years after that, this bitch called me and my cousin on the phone and want to tell us it's time for us to change our lifestyle and we need to become Jehovah Witnesses and all this and all that. And I sat on the phone as long as I could to hear him tell us about this. And I had to ask. I said, his name. He was like, Yes. I said, have you ever had any dick or ass since we known you? He said, no. I said, that's your problem, bitch. You need to get fucked. I said, because if you got fucked, your ass will be on this phone talking about Jehovah. The only reason why you into this because you're trying to get your mind off the fact that you still a virgin, but you got to get fucked. You got to fuck somebody. You want to get fucked. You got to get fucked. But you need some dick. Told his ass so. He was like, I don't think that's right. And no, you do. I said, because we fine over here. You knew before we even knew you, but you knew we was Baptist over here. And all of it, we done had us You the only one who ain't had none, but you frustrated. And don't take that frustration out on me. Because my Lord is doing me just fine. So, whatever your problem is, don't bring that over here. We good. Sure did. And my and my cousin was on the phone dying laughing. He said, bitch, I can't believe you told that bitch you need to get fucked. Because he did. He needed to get fucked. Bitch, you horny as a motherfucker. You frustrated. Bitch, and you just with Jehovah. Now you telling us to change our lifestyle. Bitch, we having a good time. We go to work, we do our shit. So over here we good. You don't go out, you don't do nothing and whatever. That's you. You're not happy with yourself. Well, we happy with ourselves. And that's really what happened though. Shit. Bitch called us trying to get us on three-way talking about we need to change our lifestyle and come on over to Jehovah and stop doing the bitch. You need to get fucked off because you have problems. Like everything you saying that's not right. Well, we got a lot of happiness over here. hmm But I was just like, I don't know. And then after that, I mean, I think we probably had talked on the phone like twice after that, and we just stopped talking. Oh wow, I'm sorry to hear that. We'll be sending prayers your way. Every time I'm on here, I be in the same state of mind, to make us happy and shit. But I'm getting cold. Hold on, I gotta slide this way because I'm in duns. And baby, if you see what was in these goddamn duns, it'd be a problem. And I don't need nobody uh hitting me up all night on these damn apps trying to get my attention. I made spaghetti today, y'all, with some garlic bread. And I ate just enough to not give me the itis, but to put something nice and settled on thine stomach. So right now, once I smoke this, I'm gonna get back to my sewing, and start knocking that shit at the ballpark. Bring my motherfucking iPad in there, because I'm gonna be in my sewing room and my makeup room. I need to really get that shit together. I really need to start working on that again. I really fucking do. What time is it? 7, 8? What time Target close? I really do because I want to have my shit done by the new year. I want to have my closet complete. No, wrong, both of my closets. I want to have both of those complete. I think I may need to actually change how it is now to something else because I think I need my makeup mirror, my makeup station in my closet where my hair is at, so I could just sit there and do everything in one little area. No, I'm not going out tonight. For one, it's cold. For two, um, no, I didn't do no cheese this time because I'm lactose and I've been fucking up cheese for a minute, so I want to take a break. But I love cheese in my spaghetti. No, I'm not going out tonight. It's cold. And there's a lot of people out there in different costumes and shit, and it's just not the time for me to be out in public. I really don't do anything on Halloween. I'm not going anywhere. This is not the time. People are gonna be fucked up and shit driving. I already seen two bad accidents last night, um, and I don't want to see no more. Shit, actually coming when I was coming back from the airport, at five. It was about 5 in the morning. Hell, a car was on fire. Burnt. That motherfucker was burnt. The whole entire car. That bitch was burnt the fuck up. I don't know if the person got out. Um, I don't. Well, I'm pretty sure they did. I don't know what happened, but I know the car itself was burnt. I don't want to see shit else. Oh, that's Dita Ritz. I wonder what they doing tonight. I ain't going out tonight. Uh-oh. You use meatballs? No, what happened was, no, Rona. No, Rona. Let me tell you a quick thing how it came up to be. A couple of days ago, I ordered pizza. The pizza was dry, so I had some marinara sauce in the cabinet. So I took that, opened that up, put that, I heated that up, and I used that as like a dipping for my pizza because the pizza was dry, right? But I had that open. But I had also taken out two chicken breasts that I didn't know what I was gonna do with, but I was gonna cook it. Um, and I knew that was gonna go bad. But then either by Tuesday it was gonna go bad. So I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and whip this up. So I made some spaghetti real quick. So it wasn't like I planned on making it. It was just like a last minute thing for me to make something. So it wasn't like, oh, And then I do have meatballs in there, but I didn't think about putting those in there. I just didn't want them two chicken breasts to go bad. So I fucked it up. I didn't have any milk. I had just cleaned out my refrigerator. The only thing I have in there is stuff in my freezer. But my refrigerator, I cleaned everything out. I just have like a few of the condiments, ketchup, mustard, Miracle Whip, and stuff like that, because this stuff is still good. But anything else, lunch meat or whatever, old vegetables or whatever, baby, I cleared all that shit out. Juices, waters, whatever, all that shit came up out of them. Them shelves and drawers are empty. They emptied in a motherfucker. I gave my I gave my friend some of my lunch meat that I had, and I had taken out of the freezer, and I'm like, I don't even eat this shit, but it was on sale, so I bought it. And then I told him, when you go home, come grab this lunch meat. 'Cause, bitch, you always feeding somebody. Grab this shit, because if not, it's going in the trash. Samanthea. Let me let me tell you, Carlos. The first time I ever had sugar in my spaghetti, my cousin made it. And I was like, yeah, give me some of that spaghetti on my way to work. So, I'm over there, we smoking and shit. I got in the car and I started eating it, and it was spicy. The meat, the sausage she used was a spicy sauce, a sausage. So she had that spicy sausage in there, and she had that sugar, and the combination of the two made you want to fucking chew. And I swung around that motherfucking parking lot with that my hand like this on the wheel, cause that's how I felt. I just felt like the hand on the wheel part. Put that bitch in park, ran up the steps. Give me some more. Give me some more. What the fuck did you put in this spaghetti? Is that sugar? She was like, yeah. I ain't never had sugar in my spaghetti. I always heard about it, but I ain't never had it. The first time I had it, my cousin made it. And ever since then, girl, you making spaghetti? I'm on my way. And I have tried it before to do it, but I don't do it. I don't do it. I just will whip it up and don't even think about the sugar. But I guess if it's done right, it's done right. Where's my wig in the bag? Where's your wig? Is the question. Shit. My wigs are in the bags. My wigs is on wig heads. Where's your wig? Put milk in yours and your sauce to make it more creamier. Cut the acid. Oof. One time I had heartburn. And when I tell you everything I ate that was red, it set my ass off. Spaghetti, hot sauce, fucking chili. That ain't red, but that chili's fucked me up. Catch anything I had red when I was going through that heartburn shit, I can't do none of that. You know what? I think what month? November. Ooh, I don't know if I'm really gonna make it to Atlanta in November though. But it'd probably be in November or December, that third week, because I leave from Milwaukee and go to Atlanta. That's what I'm starting to do. But this weather is getting bad, so I'm not gonna be doing that for too much longer. Cause what I'm not gonna do is be stuck anywhere. This ass is coming home. Fuck that. Bitch, I'll rent me a fucking car and I will punch it. They told me to go to damn Lubbock, Texas. It was a 6 hour layover. And I think that was in fucking Houston. And then from there, I get to Lubbock, but hell, I didn't get there till the morning. Baby, 6 hours. I'm not. Let me go rent me a car. Hey, Cornelius out of jail. I need to come back up there to San Francisco area and work. We need to make that happen, Jill. I like it up there. But I get pissy fucking drunk at that goddamn bar that got that rooftop. I get lit. They gets me fucked up in there. Uh, I don't even know how. No wrong. I don't even know how. Sometimes I made it back to the fucking room. No wrong. Because I had got fucked up many a times at that bar up there. I would love to. Shit, whenever. We could work something out for December if you want. Oh shit, sooner. I don't give a shit. lit off of just wine. Fucked up. But you know, one time I had beer though, and I peed all the way home, and it was only a block and a half. Every time we took a step. Mariah, hold on. She was fucked up. She was like, "It's okay, baby. It's okay, baby. Go ahead." This is like, "Now, Miss Thing, you pissing too much, bitch. I got to go." But we get fucked up there though. I don't even know how the fuck I be getting down the steps. Beer makes you pee like a motherfucker. Anybody, if you drink beer and you done had two, three, whatever, baby, once you pee that one time, you gonna continue to pee the rest of the night. And it's always gonna be in the tight. It's not gonna be where you can feel it coming. You're like, oh, I'm gonna have to pee in a minute. When you break that beer pee is coming out. I promise you. Shit, the other night I drank beer, I was pissed off. I was in Atlanta. And there was this last trip, and I had beer, and I was just like, they didn't have no wine. So I was like, okay, gonna give me a little Corona beer. Baby, once I had at least that second one, that third one, and that seal broke, I was pissy. I'm like, damn, bitch, I wish I never had this fucking beer. And I couldn't. I don't like switching my shit up, so I'm like, I gotta drink this shit all night. I was, I had tore some bushes up. They was like, where'd your ass up in them bushes, baby? Giving them some vitamin P, honey, because they need something. So it is such a thing. Your friends swear by it. Yeah, it's true, Gavin. You drink some beer, bitch, you gonna be pissing all night. But I drank so much beer, I woke up pissing. I was so mad at myself. I was just like, oh. And it was cold too, and my room was nice and warm. And shit, you go in the bathroom, that bitch was freezing. I'm like, oh gosh, I can't do this. I was asking, please just make me stop pissing. Please. I couldn't stop pissing. Shit, by the time I stopped pissing, shit, it was time to get up. Like, well, ain't this a bitch? Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. I want my lips. I want y'all to do my lips. Y'all did so good with Shekinah. I want y'all to do my lips. I want to have my lips back. Cause shit, them motherfuckers was lovely. They was nice, bright. And I had my little chapstick. Had a little gloss to them. That's where I learned DSLs from. Like, what the fuck that mean? They call them dick sucking lips, you bastard. I said, don't worry, honey, because they ain't going to never get on yours. You call them whatever you want to call them. But they ain't going to ever get on yours. So don't worry about it. But I was like 15, 16. We was at the pool party. And that motherfucker said, I said, what that mean? No wrong. Me and my cousin, because my cousin had full lips too. And he was dark skinned. Like, what that mean? And we just sitting there dumb and shit, not knowing the motherfucking thing. And and we knew to say, did that somebody taught us what it meant. We was like, what? Like, uh-oh. Mm-mm. My night is going wonderful. Oh, my nose itch. My night is going wonderful. I had a nice little simple dinner tonight, spaghetti and some garlic toast. Texas toast to be correct. But I just added some more garlic powder on it just to give it, pop up the garlic. And I've been working on some new stuff for Pride, not just for Pride, no Rona, not just for Pride, but just for myself because I have a lot of expensive, well, I have a lot of fabric and I need to use it. So I've been working on my stuff for that. And I'm getting a lot of shit done. My night is wonderful. I'm not going out tonight. This is not the night I like to not go out because everybody in costume, everybody looking like the same character. Not everybody want to be Michael Myers and shit. I don't have time. Because if I go to the gas station and somebody walking up to me looking like Michael Myers and they get close to me, baby, I don't know what I'm going to do because I don't know what they going to do. But they ain't gonna be able to get close because I'm taking the fuck off. And if that bitch start chasing me, oh well, bitch, I'm running back towards your ass. I'm gonna flip the script on your ass, bitch. You chasing me? I'm gonna turn right back around. I'm gonna run right good dead into your ass. I'm chasing you back, bitch. Now see that'll fuck their head up. Cause you scared, you running, then all of a sudden you turn around, start running towards them, they gonna back the fuck up and take off. And if not, kick them in the fucking knee. Just stand there screaming. Just tear that motherfucking knee up. There's not the time to go outside for me. I've seen too many people are dressing up like this Michael Myers person. Nobody have time for that. Nobody. Somebody just got killed showing up in somebody's yard dressed like something for something. What they dressed up as some woman for something in the white clothes, like she was I don't know what she looked like, but so she got shot in somebody's yard because she in there being like the thing from the movie, and somebody shot her, killed her. Baby, I ain't got time for that. You don't fool with Michael. I don't fool with Michael. I don't fool with none of them motherfuckers, baby. I don't give a fuck. Uh, I don't fuck around with that. I don't deal with Jason, Michael Myers. I don't deal with none of them people. Freddy Krueger, I don't deal with none of them like that. I watch the movies, but to see people dressed up, baby, don't come over here playing like that. Mm-mm. Don't come over here playing like that. Because I'm in my car, and guess what? Bitch, I'm in my motherfucking car. You better move if you smart. If you ain't smart, but then, hey, heck no. Mm-hmm. 17 got injured and had died. Oh shit. Damn. Yeah, I smoke a lot, but I think I spend about $25 at least a month, every month about a month in a week, every 5 weeks. Cause see, I get an ounce for $25. So that lasts me a whole month and probably a week. So I'll be good. You know, some people spend so much money on weed. I'm like, baby, you don't need that. I don't need to get that high off this motherfucking weed. So I do it real simple. I spend me a good $25, give me an ounce of weed, and it lasts me for about 5 weeks. You know? And I'm cool. So, shit. You spend a lot on weed? See? I don't. That's just like people, oh, I can't smoke none of that low weed. I can only smoke this and this and this. Bitch, stop lying. Because before we had all that shit, bitch, you was smoking out of nickel bags like me, stems and fucking seeds. So your ass was smoking that shit then, bitch, you can still smoke it today. And you probably smoke the shit anyway when we don't fucking be around, because every time, bitch, you be broke sometimes. So you gon' smoke, but you ain't smoking that high shit, not that $60, $40. Cause bitch, you was smoking 5 for 20 with me with everybody. Nickel bags. You give them $20, you got 5 bags of weed, stems and seeds. And if you smoke with me, bitch, you smoked it all, stems and the fucking seeds. I took out a lot of them seeds, but a lot of them stems and some of them seeds is up in that shit. It may pop. But bitch, listen. So you can smoke that shit, you just don't want to. But stop lying and saying you can't smoke that shit. Yes, you can. Because before we had it, bitch, you was smoking regular fucking weed from the regular fucking weed man. Quit lying. It don't do nothing. It don't do nothing. Bitch, yes it do. Shit, it's fucking weed. It does something to you whether you smoke that strong shit or not. It's a certain high you like to feel off weed. You can say, I want to feel this way, I want to be this way. You want to be stupid and stuck. That's your problem. But people think that people just be just saying shit. And I said, oh, you must have just started smoking weed. Now I've been smoking weed since '82. But bitch, I know for a fact, Cheech Chong, your ass can smoke regular motherfucking weed, bitch. You was smoking motherfucking weed out of motherfucking zigzags in '82. Y'all wasn't rolling blunts. Y'all was rolling stuff out of zigzags, the white papers. I remember seeing my uncles that smoke weed and stuff, and they friends and shit. Like, what they doing? They smoking that shit. It smelled good to me though. It always smelled good to me. I just knew it smelled better than cigarette smoke. Cause cigarette smoke always stunk, and my mom smoked cigarettes. But I know that weed, and my cousin smoked. He smoked a lot of weed. Um, and I like the smell of it. I always like the smell of it. It didn't bother me. And now shit. When I finally started smoking weed, he was so happy. He was like, nah, what you mean you smoking? I know you hit it sometimes. Well, what you mean? I was like, look in that little container. And he looked, it was just weed. He was like, oh shit. He was all happy and shit. What you happy for? He didn't want to taught me a little bit of kung fu when I was younger. He got killed though a couple of years ago. He was the one that taught me some kung fu moves, me and my cousin. And she drop kicked me one time into the refrigerator. And we was like, oh shit. Like it worked. Because she really did drop kick me. And I did go flying into that refrigerator door. Like she really drop kicked me and I went flying. I was off my feet. I hit the refrigerator door and hit the floor. And we were just like, it worked. I just remember laughing because we was like, oh shit, it really worked. And he was showing us some moves and stuff. And she did it. She did it on me for fucking with her. And she drop kicked me into the kitchen, to the refrigerator door. I went a little ways though. She said, back out. I said, shoo, bam. And we was like, it worked. And I just started laughing like, girl, you drop kicked me. You really drop kicked me, bitch. Like, you really drop kicked me. Because she did. I couldn't believe it. I was so amazed. Like, oh my gosh, she really drop kicked me. And that's what my cousin was showing us. And you know what now that I think too, he made us sit on the wall. Like he made us put our back onto the brick wall. We was outside. And we had to put our backs to the wall, but we had to sit like we were sitting in a chair. And we had to do that. And when I tell you it used to burn our legs, and he said that's making your legs strong. And we used to be like, oh shit. And I used to feel it. And now that I'm thinking, I'm like, I wonder that's why my legs, I'll be able to do like certain things and be like squatted down for a minute. You know, when I be getting into my jush on stage, I could do things like that. And I can hold it in that position for a minute and I don't be hurt. Until I wake up in the morning. She sure did understand the assignment, honey, because she said, "What out, pow." I said, "Pew, boom." And I slid down. Like, oh my God, you just drop kicked me. Sure did. Yeah. Well, y'all, I'm going to get off here. It's 8:05. I'm going to get my ass together and try to get this shit in order. I got to do some hemming and awesome stuff. Put a zipper in one outfit, and I need to add the sleeves to another. And once I do them little three things, I'm really done. And then I'm going to find some rhinestones and stuff to add to it just to give it just a little bit more pizzazz all in his ass. So when I hit the stage, you know, I look like I'm worth money. Because you got to look like you're worth money to get money. If you look like you worth 50 cents, they're going to give you 50 cents, and I have no time for that. So I want to make sure my ass is looking how I need to look for this Pride going on in Duflanky. Where is that? Palm Springs this coming weekend. And also, I work tomorrow at Mickey's, and I have to judge the contest, so I need an outfit for that. And then I got to do 2 numbers for the show, so I need a number for that. And then I need something to wear for callback. So I may make something for that, or I may just go ahead and just pull something I already have, or just wear what I'm doing for the judging. So I'm just trying to see what am I going to do. But I have shit to do. So I cut out a whole bunch of shit, and now I'm just sewing a whole bunch of shit up. Hey, Jug. I love you too. Yes, it's been a minute. Then, you know, they had me blocked on this bitch too. So y'all have a wonderful time. Be safe out there. I'm going to get my ass off here and probably heat up some more spaghetti. Hey, baby, I'm out of here. Window, call me whore. I'm getting off here. I got work to do. I got a job, baby. I got a soul, baby. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I got work to do. I said I got work to do. I can't wait to get home to you. That's what she said. All right, y'all. Have a good one. Today is Sunday. I'll be up in the morning smoking and coffee in it. So get your asses up. If y'all go out, please be safe, because everybody is Jason and Michael Myers and Freddy Krueger and Batman and shit. I just feel like a lot of shit could go down. And, you know, if you're going to go out, but be safe, because shit just ain't right. And I'm going to keep my black ass in the house and continue to work. Oh! Baby, let me tell you something. Those right there has been what I needed. That's the second one that I had. I forgot I bought 2, and one was over here on the floor. And I knew I wasn't crazy, but I couldn't remember if I bought two or if I didn't because they had them on sale. Buy two and you get it for like $4, or they was like $6 or something. They had you punch in your number. Um, and I had punched in my number and got it. And I was like, did I buy two? But I wasn't even. I was on the phone. I was like, well, shit, fuck it. So when I came over here earlier to get this together, I noticed they was there, so I had chewed on a couple of those. These are powdered donut holes. Ooh, but Cottonmouth City, baby. Ooh, you need water or something when you have that in that mouth because it gives you Cotton City. Cotton City limits. Because your mouth is on just powdery. And nobody got time for that. But I love y'all. Have a good one. Be safe if you go out tonight. And I will see y'all in the morning when it's time for me to smoke and have my coffee. But I do need to get my ass back on this machine. Because I still have that um, that mojo and that satisfaction of sewing and completing stuff. I still have that. And before that go to waste, I want to keep it going because if not, I'm gonna have to just pull the shit out of me tomorrow. And I feel great tonight, so I might as well just knock everything out, tonight. But I love y'all. Window, I'm gonna call you now, whore. Yes, I wasn't first Sunday. I was Mordecai. That was me. That was little on me. Yep. And every blue moon, I go check the mail, and there'd be a little check in there. Say, because it played. Say, Bitch got a little $12. One time they had gave me 43 cents. I got a check for 43 cents from that movie. And it's so weird because, like, I'm like, where'd this come from? And that's the only place, that was the only thing I have done um, that where I got, residuals from it. Everything else is just extra or just being on the side or just being there to do whatever. Um, so when I seen it come from Sony and I see this check, I'm like, what the fuck? So when I see the description, I'm like, oh, okay. But then when they have it on repeat and it constantly plays, oh, honey, please, that little 43C ain't coming to the mail no more. And then I was like, Then I'm like, oh, it's on repeat somewhere. Somewhere it's just repeating. So the more that it plays, I guess the more, I get. But I don't know if it plays a million times, 4 times, but I got a check for 43 cents one time. That was the only check I got that was ever like 43 cents. I don't even know what that was about, but it was a check for 43 cents. But when they be having it on repeat, uh oh. And then every blue moon, I just go to the mailbox and there be a check just sitting there, and I'm like, like, got to go. I know what this is for, but I never get excited until I open it and see the amount. Because when that 43 cent came in, my little face was cracked. Because I thought, oh, bitch, I'm finna turn up this weekend. It was a big old weekend. Shit was popping off everywhere. I'm like, oh, I'm going to everything. VIP, this. Baby, please, bitch, was 43 cents. And I kept my ass in a regular line. But I love y'all. Good night.